Good evening everybody and welcome along to Inside Line Racing. This is ILR3 on the Xbox side and we're at round number 16 today at the Sochi Autodrome here in Russia for the Russian Grand Prix. I am Jess and I am back after a week of illness, and also back this week by my side is Steerage. Welcome back, Steerage.
Yep, thanks Jess, good to be back, and looking forward to what should be another exciting race in ILR.
Yes, only 17 drivers, but better than nothing, eh? And we only had we didn't have many finishers last week, which was a bit of a shame. But hopefully we'll have more finishers this week. Now, Russia is quite tricky to get a hand on, especially turns 2 and 3. But they don't have to worry as much about the tyre deck. So I assume we'll probably see a lot of people on the soft for qualifying.
Yep, I think it's a pretty straightforward one-stop round here. The track, obviously, those of you who follow F1, is very smooth, so it doesn't degrade the tyres at all compared to a track such as Silverstone or Japan. So yeah, this should be hopefully, if we can get some battles. The strategy might not matter too much around here, but hopefully there's plenty of racing, and there is plenty of places to overtake around here, Jess. So.
Yeah, like I saw last night in a few streams as well. So just a few things to mention about a few reserves. We've got Ace Face 97. I believe he's a new reserve. He's filling in for ILR3 Button tonight, and then we've got JSR Snake in the Haas. And who is he filling in for? Let me just check. It's Schweiz. That's it. 'Cause absolute low isn't on the circuit. So yeah, he's filling in for Schweiz, and we don't have any of the racing points tonight. Don't know where they are, and we don't have Epic. So that just to give you an idea of who we are expecting tonight. Everybody else is here, ready to go.
Ooh, right. Let's see who's gone out. Bibbin's on an out lap. So is ILR2 Hamilton, and everyone else is out on track according to my screen anyway.
Yeah, I forgot to mention something. I'm sorry. Bibbin is now back in the league. He did leave for a short time, but now he's back. So glad he decided to come back. And obviously I think it was Leper who was on the seat before him, but now it's Bibbin. So it'll be interesting to see if he could have a return to form again, and see if he can actually get some points to kick off it. The kick-off is a fresh start to the season.
Yep, it's good to have him back. I think he had a few personal issues, so it's always good to take a break, as we've got Revolution spun over the start-finish line, but he has posted a time.
Oh.
P3. Oh, and he's just managed to crash into the wall.
Yeah, he can't reverse into the pit, so he has to limp quite home which is a bit of a shame, but yeah, times are filtering through. We got quite a lot of people in the 132s, but RBZ I believe won last week.
Yes, he did, yeah.
So and he was the one who actually controlled Singapore. And just before we carry on, actually, thanks to Luke and Tom for filling in last week for both of us, much appreciated. So and they did a great job considering the circumstances, and they were still able to witness an RBZ victory. So, yeah, it just goes to show that he means business.
Yep, and obviously the title has changed around massively now, because Jack RT
has left.
And Street Gamer are no longer with us. So we've kind of had the next best driver, who's been pretty consistent in LCR Ben, leading the championship.
Yes, we'll go through the standings now, and RBZ is in second ahead of behind LCR Ben, and we also got Hamilton in third place, but that's a 4-point gap between RBZ and Hamilton, so Hamilton's in the mix as well. And all it takes is for the likes of Ben to have a bad race. He probably wasn't expecting to be up the top, but due to the fact people are left and he's been consistent, that's where he is at the top, and he's got a good gap at the moment, but let's hope he can keep us consistent at the moment. He's second, so he's ahead of Hamilton, but RBZ is ahead of him, and he's got to be careful that he doesn't close the gap too much, because otherwise Ben might lose it quite considerably.
Yeah, just a quick one. Good lap from AceFace97, new to ILR. This is his first race, and he's popped it into P6 with a
Wow.
quite respectable 132.8. So only a tenth off Revolution, who's been one of the high midfield runners this season. So that's a good start for him. And yeah, an interesting one, Jess. Ninja, who's been very, very quick recently. He is quite a way off RBZ at the minute. Well, they all are really, apart from Ben, who's a couple of attempts away. But RBZ again proving that he's pretty much the pick of the field. Hamilton is on hards. I saw Dragon Shanley out on hards as well, but he hasn't posted a time, so maybe as D-Bite has locked up.
Yep, where's that? Oh, that's just after the second DRS straight.
Yeah,
that I
just
can't remember what
turn it is.
That's where Sights
had a big crash.
That is turn 12? Turn 12, turn 13?
Yes, I believe it is 12, yeah.
Yeah, I just had to get my tracker map out for a minute there. But, yeah, he's on his outlap anyway, but that means if he wants to, he can limp it to the pits, which he's not. So I'm guessing he just had a little bit of a spin, so he could get going again, recharge his batteries, and hopefully set a quick lap.
Yep, and so it's interesting to see what Hamilton does, because he likes doing that alternate strategy, but round here it's probably not going to matter too much. He might try and get in the top 10 on mediums, to be honest with you, and then he can just take the mediums less than normal and then do a long run on the softs, which you'll gain obviously more time, so you can try a big undercut, because the degradation is so low round here. But Bibbin's on mediums actually as well, so but I'd imagine he'll go to softs on his final run.
Yeah, softs can last for about well, it can last up to, I don't know, the ideal situation is you'll appear around about lap 11-12, but if you're doing softs to the end, it can last about 13ish laps. So it is, well, it depends if we have a safety car or a virtual safety car, so it is doable, but Bibbin will probably be best to go on the softs, because he's obviously in P10 at the moment, and if you're starting in the top 10, suggestion is to start on the softs. But we could see someone on the mediums just to spice up a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Caffell's still out on the lap at the moment. He's on an out lap. Oh, actually, I'll see where D-Bite is actually. A few people still wearing Halloween helmets, which I don't know why, but there we go. I thought they'll be wearing Abu Dhabi helmets to mark the real life last race of the season, but some of them are wearing Halloween helmets, okay. But I'm guessing it matches the McLaren outfit, so I understand. Anyway, D-Bike comes across the line, and it's P10. It puts him in P10 at the moment, so he just pits Bibbin 134.5 on the softs. And James,
just have a look at helmets actually, Jess. I'm gonna pick out my favourite. What do you reckon? Should we pick a favourite helmet?
Yeah, the commentator who commentates for me usually picks helmets as well. Yeah. Mine never win, but that's because I don't put much effort into mine. But anyway, let's have a look. Should we look at the formation lap? Because I think we could see it more in the formation lap, couldn't we?
Yeah. So, I do like Cinnamon Rages, to be fair. That's
let me have a look at Cinnamon Rages.
As is Cathell's.
Oh wow, Cinnamon Rages looks pretty cool. And Caffell, nice blue to match the Renault.
I like that blue, yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I think I'm sure we had that helmet once, I think, before. So I do recognise it. Let's look at the new driver. No, let's not look at the new driver, AceFace, because he's in the pits. Absolute.
There's a yellow somewhere. Might have been someone just getting out the way.
Someone moving out the way, yeah. It is hard to let someone through whilst doing an outlap.
RBZ's gone quicker.
Wow, 131.6. He's definitely looking at fourth, I must say, and he probably was not expecting to be in this championship fight. And speaking of RBZ, what's his helmet like? It's got a bit of white.
He's got silver with a bit of white and green, is it? I think it's white and green, yeah.
Yeah, I like it actually. It kind of fits in the Silver Arrows theme, except he's in the Ferrari, not the Silver Arrows. Yeah.
Maybe he's a Mercedes fan.
Yeah, and maybe he wants to get Ferrari to win the driver's title, which is possible. But yeah, the top four, well, but particularly the top, well, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and 11th are pretty close. So Obviously, RBZ is already flying away a little bit, but everyone from 2nd to 10th are pretty much a second adrift, which is good. Which means any one of those can get pole. Dragon Shally hasn't set a lap yet. Neither is Caffel. Caffel's going to come across. What was it? Turn 17 and 18. He comes across the line now. And is he going to set a validate? Yes, he does. 133.5. So that just leaves Dragon Shally not set a lap. And we do have a yellow flag set to 1. That's probably people moving out of the way. That's Matt DJ moving out of the way of Chesy Dreams of set to 2. So, yeah, 6 minutes remaining. And I think a lot of people will be diving into the pit steerage.
Yep. And we head into the crucial phase of quali where they want to get their best laps in because the track's at its optimum. And RBZ is looking, I have to admit, pretty quick. Sound up top, isn't he? Yeah, he looks like he's got it under control. Jamie with a good lap though, who not surprised to see him up there. LCR Ben, JSR Snakes. Yeah, Ninja's the ones that surprised me a little bit because
he didn't do well last week either.
Ninja's been very quick. Yeah, he is a quick guy, but I'm sure he'll want to find a couple of attempts and move up a couple of places.
Yeah, Matt DJ in 6th. He was another person that benefited from other people's mistakes, and he got a good finish last week as well. And he's in 6th, but that's going to help him in the constructors a little bit there. I haven't got the constructor standings, but I got the. So we've got Matt's in 4th in the standings. 13-point gap between Matt and Hamilton. So not that far if you think about it.
Yeah, it's quite close, isn't it, in that championship fight? To be honest with you, I would be very surprised if RBZ didn't win the title now. But I could be wrong. But he's just looked like he's the class of the field at the minute, and he's not making mistakes. We saw his very first race in Silverstone, Jess. I'm sure you remember it.
Yeah, I do.
When he was winning, and he crashed from the lead and didn't win and ended up finishing 4th. But since then, he's just controlled every race. So.
Including the one that you guys didn't see in Germany.
Yes, which unfortunately was a stream issue.
Yeah, we're not going to say anything more about that. So, yeah, that's why. So, only you saw it. Oh, yellow flag is set 3. And JSR Snakes just improved. P3 is 132.
32 flat.
Yeah, and Jamie, I think, just went into the 131s as well.
Yeah, he's only 2 or 3 attempts behind RBZ, but I was just going to say, Jess, everyone is on the softest tyre apart from Dragon Shanley, so...
Not surprised. Not surprised. If I was them, I would definitely go on the soft compounder tyres. A few people go on the mediums first, it's understandable, then go on the softs. I'll hardly see anyone on the hards unless they have to pit due to damage. So, Dragon Shanley, he hasn't got enough time to set a lap. He's got 3 minutes 20, and I think this is the only shot of getting a lap in. So he's got to get a move on. It is quite easy to corner cut around here, so we could see quite a lot of penalties today, and that could decide a position in the race. So if they keep it clean, and if they have no penalties, they could move their way up the order a little bit.
Yep, so that is the key around here, Jess, is keeping it clean, because as you say, you can move up a lot of positions, so we'll have to see. I'd be very surprised if anyone did manage to not get a penalty round here, because it is very, very difficult. As ILR3 Hamilton is now back in the pits.
So...
Maybe, it says he's got mediums fitted, according to my screen. I don't know about yours, but maybe he's going to give it one last go on mediums.
I'm guessing he wants to go for the alternate strategy. Like we said earlier, when he does the alternate strategy, he does it well. So get on, Hamilton, and not that surprised, to be honest. And yeah, Dragon Shanley going very quickly on his outlap to try and get one lap in. And Chesy Dreams in the pits. We've got LCR Ben, we've got Matt out. Yeah, literally pretty much nearly everyone's going out now on their final laps. I'm going to predict RBZ's going to get pole, but everyone else downwards, it's going to be close.
Yep, and let's see, as we head into the final minute and a half, who is going to come out on top. At the minute, it looks like RBZ will. I think 3/10 is a lot to find to a driver of that quality, but I could be wrong. There's a lot of guys on outlap. The Revolution doing a good job up in 5th again. LCR Ben up there as always. Chezzy Dreams inside the top 10. Ace Face, the new driver in 10th, so he's doing well as well. Edited Fawn, Cinnamon, the 2 Mercedes drivers just outside the top 10. They're both on softs as well. So it does look like ILR3 Hamilton has gone out on mediums. And as you say, Jess, he is good at making the alternate strategy work. It's just around this track, it probably isn't as effective as others, but we'll have to wait and see how he gets on. There could be a lot of penalties, as you say, so if he keeps it clean, then he'll probably get into the top 8, maybe top 5. He'll probably be aiming for top 5. He's slowed right down. He's just letting people through, I think.
Pretty much every single tier last night is what was won by someone that did soft to mediums.
Yeah.
So if that doesn't give you an indication, ladies and gentlemen, then you know. But if I was racing in this Xbox tier, I would have definitely watched the tiers last night, see what had happened, and I would have done the same. And yeah, so if that gives you an indication, that will help you. But if you're in the midfield and want to game position on the midfield, I understand if you want to do memes to soft, but softs do last quite a bit around here. So as I think, I'm just going to see who's furthest on a lap that I could follow. LCR Ben is on one. We got
Hamilton's timed that well. 5 seconds to go as he crosses the line.
Oh, that was just good timing.
Oh,
RBZ retired.
Did not improve.
No,
yeah, he made a mistake somewhere, I think, or he didn't make the line, one or the other.
Jamie. Oh, Jamie's just made it for 1 lap. How did he time
Good
that?
timing.
That's gonna help him so much.
Chezzy Dreams has finished. So is Ace Face and Dragon Shanley, D-Bite. So Dragon Shanley not setting a lap. He's starting dead last.
D-Bite's not setting a lap. The Bibbins in sector 2. Is anyone about to cross the line? Ninja's going through the tunnel, as we like to call it. Matt's going to cross the line now. What can he do? It is
didn't improve, I don't think.
No, but he didn't improve. I think it was.
Ninja's coming around the second to last corner now, Jess. This is an important lap for him.
LCR Ben's retired.
Ben's retired from 4th. Doesn't look like many people are improving their time.
Oh, Ninja! Oh.
No. Okay.
I think he must have had it in
Revolution is coming across now. Revolution, here he goes.
Oh, yellow flag sector 3. Oh, that's probably due
Revolution didn't improve either. Oh, we got absolute lol crashed on the 4th.
That's not going to help Jamie. That's not going to help Jamie.
No, it didn't help ILRT Hamilton either. They were both caught up. There was a car on the line and Jamie's going to...
Oh! Right, I think everyone's retiring.
JSR is pitted.
Yeah,
JSR is pitted. Let's keep an eye on ILRT Hamilton. Didn't improve. Wow. Okay.
Okay, I don't think Jamie's going to improve. No, he's diving into the pits as well.
I've never seen that. That was every single driver. I didn't see an improvement.
That's probably the anti-climax to a qualifying I've seen ever. So
it was similar to F1 in real life, where we were at where was it? Where were we to?
I can't remember. Was it this year?
But no one improved. Yeah, it was this year. It was it was a recent race. I think it might have been USA. No, yeah, it was. No one improved their times at all. Just where the track obviously is a bit different on this game, but wow.
Yeah, so surprise, surprise, RBZ starting on pole position. I wonder if anyone's going to beat him in the race. We'll have to wait and see. But we have seen surprises here in ILR. To finish first, you first have to finish. Jamie's in second. We've got JSR Snakes in third. LCR Ben 4th. Revolution 5th. Active Fawn 6th. Matt DJ 7th. ILRT Ninja 8th. Chezzy Dreams 9th. Absolute Low 10th. Ace Face 11th. Cinnamon Rage 12th. Caffel 13th. Bibbin 14th. Barkey 15th. Hamilton 16th. And Revolution did not set a time. Those of them from Ace Face downwards will have a choice to go on whatever tire they want to. But everyone inside the top 10, they'll be starting on the red, stripy, soft compounder tyres.
Yep, it's the best tyre to be on. I think, to be honest, I think you get the track position. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. It should be a good track to overtake on anyway, so we'll hopefully get a lot of battles. That main straight is massive, to be honest. It's harder to defend than overtake, so which is normally the opposite in F1. So I'm looking forward to this one. If only it was wet, we would have had an absolute show on our hands. But there we are. We're still waiting for a wet race in ILR3.
The only tier not to have any rain in the race. So
I know.
Come on, Cody's just please spice up some rain. Otherwise, we're gonna set Abu Dhabi to heavy rain. We don't want that to happen. That's very bad. So yeah, that is but we'll see anyway. Knowing me, it'll probably happen when I'm not here next week. So yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen then. But anyway, tyres. Let's just look anyone tyres outside the top 10. We've got Ace Face, Cinnamon and Bibbin on the sauce, and we've got Caffel, Barkey and Hamilton and Dragon Shanley on the medium. So Hamilton still backing with his mediums, and I think a lot of people who qualified on that tyre are sticking to that tyre choice. So I'm guessing they don't want to back out of that.
Nope. So as you say, most people going for that red tyre and one-stop strategy. There's a few on mediums, unsurprisingly ILRT Hamilton, but Cathal is the lead medium runner, so we'll have to keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Because obviously the lead alternate strategy runner is always giving themselves a good chance, and I do have to admit I do like his lid. It's a nice blue.
Right, let's look at helmets. Let's look at helmets. Right, RBZ. I've already seen his. Jamie. Oh, I like his, like this little star thing. JSR Snakes. Oh, I like his as well. There's some pretty good helmets, I must say. LCR Ben. Little bit of green and silver.
Revolution's rocking a Senna-esque helmet, which is nice to see. You always get one or two of those on the grid. Edited form of the
black
looks like
helmet.
A fully black one. Yeah.
I'm guessing he must be tributing something, or he forgot to change it. I don't know. Matte. Black.
Red, black, and white.
That must be a flag
Ninja
of some
is
sort.
fully black as well, I think. Oh no, a little bit of blue.
Yeah, a little bit of blue.
Jesse rocking a Toro Rosso theme.
Yeah, I have a similar helmet for me, except mine's kind of blue. Ace Face.
Gold on top, I like that.
That is awesome. Sumo Rage, we already seen. Caffel, we already seen. Bibbin, he's got a bit of gold rocking there with a bit of... It's kind of like... Yeah, I'm not going to go to what that reminds me of, but Bibbin has a Halloween helmet. Hamilton, I've seen his, kind of like him. Barkey's got that, and Dragon Shanley. Ooh, who should we give the helmet award to? Quick.
I like Cinnamon Rages.
Yeah, I think so as well, and Caffel's a close second. So this is going to happen every week from now on, guys. So anyway,
disconnected.
Nope. 4 red lights, 5 red lights, and it was a long hole, but we are underway. It looks like RBZ has got to a very good start. I don't know if anyone's disconnected, but we'll find out as well. JSR Snake's trying to get the run in. It's absolute. It's absolute. Let's go disconnect.
Here we go.
So let's
be 2 or 3 wide. Second place looks a bit. We've got the 2 Renaults and a Haas. That's not going to end well.
Oh, but we've got some Edited Fawn has gone off the track a little bit. That definitely probably is a corner cut warning, but I'm just seeing if there's any trouble down front. Ace Face got a good start. He's up to 7th. So he's under threat.
Ninja. Oh, was an accident. That's Edited Fawn. He's got round.
Let me see. I just caught it just a little bit. Edited Fawn's down in 16th. Has he got damage?
Jamie is holding off from the Haas of JSR, who's putting him under huge pressure. Revolution just behind Jamie.
Oh, Jamie's gone wide. Oh, that's
JSR's got a good run now on him. If he can stay in the slipstream, it's going to be difficult to stay through here, but he has got that long straight coming up. Here it is. Here comes the straight now, so he's tucked up. He needs to use his ERS if he's got it and try and have a go. We've got Revolution in 4th as well. Ace Face up to 5th now. Wow. Ninja's looking to shape up a move on him though. There he goes. Red Bull up the inside. And Ninja is going to get the position, I think.
It's going to be close.
Yes.
It's going to be absolutely tight. I think he's still going at it. No, Ace Face has got it. Wow, Ace Face. No, Ninja's still there. Oh my god.
Oh, nice racing. There we go.
This is some good racing actually. And we've got another battle.
All over Jamie. All over him.
He's looking very racy at the moment.
RBZ is checking out as we expected him to do, but Jamie and JSR are nose to tail.
yeah, Jamie has got to be shaking in his boots at the moment, but they were battling last race before they've had their incidents, and no, I don't think, no, JSR Snakes hasn't got past him, and we got
a penalty already
for Ninja. But look at this, Ace Face still catching to Revolution. There's just so many battles, it's so hard to keep up. But yeah, there's still some stars aligning at the moment as the battling is allowing RBZ to just pull away. And Dragon Channel starting dead last. He's up into 10th. So he's had a great comeback, I must say, as he's on the memes as well, so that's going to help him. Caffell's still on 11th, but now Dragon Channel is now the leading runner. Ace Face is looking good to pass Revolution. There is no DRS yet, but let's see if Ace Face can make a pass here. He's going to try and get the left-hand side. Revolution defends to the right.
Oh.
Let's see if we can go past turn 12. Oh, that's...
Lock up from Revolution, and now LCR Ben is on the back of Ninja as well, and then Matt's there as well. We got 3 or 4 cars.
It's going to be always contact a little bit, I think, from the Toro Rosso.
Ace Face is all over him.
Wow, Ace
Revolution
Face
defending for his life, and JSR's fallen back a little bit, so we're still looking at this being the closest battle, and I think here he goes. Ace Face is going to get a run on him now.
Jamie saying the fastest lap, so not a surprise.
And Chezzy is disconnected. Whoa, there's a bit of lag.
Yeah. Oh, Revolution's lagging quite badly in this lobby.
Ace Face has got the DRS and going to hold around the outside.
Oh, that was almost close to being a
now
shunt.
Ninja's there as well. Oh, Ace Face up the inside, and he gets the move done.
Wow,
Ace
Face. Ace Face.
Here goes Ninja up the inside. No. Ooh.
Oh my word, there's been absolute superstars from Ace Face and also Ninja for trying to get past as well. Supercharge award this week has
Dragon Shanley, I'd imagine.
Yes.
Last to 9th.
Not that far though. Was Ace Face? He's gained 7.
Yeah. Dragon Shanley's now first of the alternate strategy runners. So somehow he's gone from last to 9th, which is amazing, really.
Let's hope he can keep it up, please.
Yeah, I didn't see what happened. I know that there was an incident with edited fawn. Maybe it made a couple guys have to brake or move off the line, etc. As Hamilton now moves past Chezzy Dreams into
edited
11th.
fawn. Yeah, but it's edited fawn. He's had he's lost his front wing. He's lost his right half of his front wing. He has to go into the pits now, surely. Somehow he's got DRS.
At this train here. Ace Face has spun. No,
Ace Face, no. Oh, we jinxed him.
Oh, and Matt's nearly spun, and now Dragon Shanley is up the inside. Dragon Shanley's gone into 7th.
Wow, Dragon.
2 Renaults on the alternate strategy are coming through the field quite nicely, as is ILR3 Hamilton, who's now right on this train as well.
Maybe the alternate strategy could work for this
here we go. Ninja on Revolution. So this is for P4. Ninja gets the move done. So Ninja
quite easy there.
Revolution. Yeah.
Oh, we got our first penalty. Well, we got our second penalty, I think. Is that our second penalty?
Who is trying to chase down Jamie, maybe a bit too hard.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, but don't forget, we have most of the tiers. I think we've either seen everyone get a penalty or everyone except one get a penalty. So and it's not over yet. We could see it. JSR Snakes may need to pressure Jamie to make a little bit of a corner cut, and that will put him back in contention. As we've got Dragon Shanley. Oh, look at this. Dragon Shanley he's having a stellar race so far. He's still going to catch up to Matt Caffell. A bit of a lock-up.
Dragon's gone wide, and here comes his teammate. We could have a bit of a Renault. Oh.
I wonder what the team boss will be thinking of.
Probably holding his head in his hands if it was, yeah, it looks pretty intense, doesn't it, this battle, but interestingly, Jess, Dragon Shanley did manage to hold on to DRS, so none of them are going to overtake, as Ben is now past Revolution, so Revolution had an incident, or is he just...
He's slowing a little bit than normal. He's,
Yeah. He's fallen a long way. I mean, he's started quite high, and he's sort of fallen a long way. I don't know whether he's got an issue, but... RBZ again checking out. JSR still within the DRS of Jamie. Is he going to get past? Let's keep an eye on this. Ninja with the quickest lap now.
Yeah, so fast.
Here we go. JSR on Jamie. He's got DRS and he's not really closing.
He's not bumping his ERS enough, I think.
No, being a bit cautious.
Yeah, I think he wants to be cautious because he's got that penalty.
Cattell and Hamilton.
Oh, I think Cattell's passed him. Oh, that's a corner cut from Cattell. Almost certain that's a corner cut.
I think Cattell was already ahead of Hamilton. Hamilton tried a move, and this is important because these two need to stay with Dragon Shanley, who's the lead alternate strategy runner. They could be looking at some big points today if they can make this work.
Yeah, almost certainly. And Dragon.
And JSR is still right on Jamie. He's now, I think he's going to have a go, surely, on this back straight.
He's got, I think he's got to at this stage. The DRS flap is going to be open. Open that DRS flap! And he does it. Here we go. Can he do it? He's bumped the ERS mode to 3. He's got to do it to 4. No, he's bumped it down to 2. But he's still going to go for it, I think. Is he? No, he's not. He's backed off. Yeah, I think he's just waiting for the right moment. He's not going too aggressive, which is, I think, the best to do because you don't want to end up in an incident. And it's best to finish on the podium than try and get for second. And
oh, Chesy's back.
Oh, Chesy's back. That's good. So you will be able to get some. You'll still be able to try and finish anyway. So let's see if JSR snakes again. He's got the DRS open.
He's staying. He's not going into overtake or hot lap. To be honest with you, he's
I think he's saving his
conserving. Yeah, Jamie is pulling away on the straights. He may be running less downforce, but Jamie also may be running in a higher ERS mode. But the interesting thing is, Jamie has actually got a similar amount of ERS to Jack, so he's using it well. But while these two are squabbling, Jess, look at the gap to first.
Wow, 4.1 seconds. Like we said in our previous streams, if you have a battle for second and you're in the lead, you're going to have clear air. You're going to hope that someone behind you is battling the car, chasing down the other person, and that is exactly what they're doing. So,
yep.
Even if RBZ gets a penalty, that's still going to put him in the win because it's 4.3 seconds. And speaking of penalties, Matt gets a penalty. So
yep, he's running in 7th at the minute, chasing down Revolution. So it's quite a close run thing because Dragon Shanley is actually closing in on Revolution and Matt on the alternate strategy, as is Cattell and Hamilton. So I think the issue for Hamilton now is he's kind of stuck in a DRS train. He needs Cattell not to have DRS, which I now believe has happened. So expect Hamilton to get past Cattell fairly soon, I'd imagine.
Yeah, not yet though. I think he wasn't that close enough to get the move done, I think, at the moment. So probably the closest battle on track as another penalty from Cinnamon Ray, just on lap 7 out of 27. We've got a few more laps before the pit window opens for them to go on to their... For most of these guys will be the mediums, but for these two guys it will be the softs in a minute once they finish on the mediums. Their pit window will be a lot later. Oh, I completely missed that. JSR Snakes has got past Jamie.
Wow, yeah, so did I. I'm riding on board with Hamilton, who's having a look at Cattell, and Cattell defending. Hamilton just cannot get past right now, which is probably frustrating him quite a bit because he needs to, as Dragon Shanley is.
This is quite a difficult corner though to get right.
Yeah, it's it looks like a lot of them are struggling down the straight. Maybe some of them are running way low downforce compared to the others.
Oh, look up from Cattell! A little bit anyway. That's probably going to help Hamilton.
He needs to keep it clean through this sector, Jess Hamilton. No mistake. Jamie with a penalty. That's important because Ninja is closing right up to him.
Yeah, and that means Ninja could get second if Ninja gets past Jamie. If you think about it.
But Ninja does have a penalty as well, I believe.
Oh, does he? All right. So basically.
From lap 1. So it's evened out.
So basically, the second, third, and fourth are fighting for position at the moment.
Hamilton is going up the inside.
No challenge there. To the inside, he does it easily. He's now up into 9th.
Yep, so, and now he'll want to chase down Dragon Shanley as quick as he can. The issue is that Cattell will now have DRS for the start-finish and may get back past him, although Cattell has not got anywhere near the ERS that Hamilton's got. Maybe he was using a lot of it to defend, and hence why Hamilton wasn't getting past. But
team orders.
Hamilton needs to close up to Dragon Shanley. What do you mean, Jess? For
Dragon Shanley and Cattell maybe, so Cattell can try and help Dragon perhaps?
Oh, yeah, he could have done, yeah. I mean, I don't know whether they're in the party, but yeah, Dragon is making significant progress. But then at the same time, Cathal was kind of closing in on Dragon, so I think he was kind of more worried about keeping Hamilton behind than he was closing up on his teammate, but he's just got a penalty anyway, so...
Ah.
It's not going to help him.
Nope, it's not. And I think the gaps are starting to increase from anyone outside, basically from 2nd to about 8th at the moment. So I think it's starting to iron out a little bit, so we're going to have to wait until the pit stops to see it make a huge difference. But so I think the only people we're going to see battling at the moment will be the ones who are on the medium tyres, because they can still go out for longer. Oh, Dragon Shanley's got another penalty. He must be down to up to 6 or 9 seconds now. So, you know, that is, I think, Hamilton could gain quite a few positions here if he gets past Dragon. He's caught up quite a bit, actually. So, this could be tasty.
Yeah, this could be a good battle. Dragon Shanley's actually close to Matt and Revolution now. He's within DRS, so this could get tasty too, because those softs are probably not the optimum tyre now. I'd say the mediums have reached a good crossover point. So the mediums are probably the quicker tyre now, just because of the degradation issues you get on the softs.
Yeah, I think you start to lose a bit of grip now, but it does depend on what setup you're using and how much you're pushing and if you're involved in any battles. And oh, yellow flag in sector 3. Nope, that's gone. Okay, so I didn't see where that was, but that was probably... It must be someone going to the pits. Or JSR Snakes gets another penalty. That's up to 6 seconds. Wait, did he get 2 penalties at once? I thought I saw 2 penalties pop up.
That would be very strange if it did.
Yeah, that's very odd.
Okay, so Jamie is still within DRS of Jack, as is Matt, Dragon Shanley. They're in sort of a... So it looks like Revolution is holding from Matt and Dragon at the minute, but they're in DRS as well. So they're the kind of battles we're looking at the minute, Jess.
Yep, we are. And oh, Hamilton's left. Oh. Hamilton's left. And
that's a disconnect.
That's Cathal pass then. Some people are asking if we can invite people into the lobby. We can't. We can only invite them if they're in the party. So, yeah, that's one thing they should bring into the game.
That's right, I can do it. I can try it. You can. When I tried inviting them before, it wouldn't send the invite. But you can carry on streaming. I'll try and send the invites.
Yeah, because I didn't think because I didn't see Absolute disconnect. That's why we couldn't invite him, and obviously it would have been a bit too late at the moment. As Revolution is in the pit, so is LCR Ben. So they're looking for the undercut, and they're going to go on the medium compounder tyres. So they're pitting a lap earlier than we would have thought, but that is still doable due to the tyre deg. So there goes Ben on his fresh mediums, and so is Revolution as well. Ace Face, I think he's going to do the same and go onto the medium tyres from the softs. And Matt's just got past Dragon Shanley on those. Well, I think Dragon Shanley's trying to get past Matt DJ actually.
Oh, yep, it's going to be close.
Yeah, it is. Oh!
I was not expecting a move there.
No,
wow,
I wasn't.
That's how much grip those mediums have compared. Are they both locked up? Oh, it's making me.
It's making me nervous. It's making me nervous.
Too close for my liking.
I think Matt needs to let Dragon Shanley through because that's going to hold him up. Otherwise, I think you can see he's trying to. RBZ's got a penalty. That's not good. That's not going to affect him that much because everyone around him also has got penalties. JSR Snakes has got 2. So yeah, that's not gonna affect him too much. Dragon Shanley, yep, he's got him on those easier, fresher mediums. And obviously, I'm not quite sure what the pit window is. We got a speeding in the pit lane penalty. That is very hard pit lane, I must say. Any false error, then that's it, really. I wonder if they serve their stock go in the pits. No, they don't. Okay, so they'll have to have it added to the race then. As Ace Face goes in. Ninja, JSR Snakes, Jamie, and RBZ are in. So I think they're going to come out in the same order as they are finished. And I just leaves all the medium runners. Hopefully we can get Hamilton back in. Hopefully anyway. So, and I do believe Absolute is still disconnected as well. But
yeah, he disconnected at the start, so I don't think he can actually go back into his car. That's why I, at the start, was like, hey, who disconnected? Because it was like 16 instead of 27 car. 27? I was looking at laps. 16 instead of 17.
Yeah. So, I think everyone on the soft runners have pitted, I believe. Apart from Cheddy Dreams. So, so everyone pitting earlier than we would have thought. But I'm not strategic. I'm not the best at strategies. They are, as Hamilton's joined. There we go. Hamilton's joined. So, I
mean, he's lost quite a bit of time, but at least he can maybe score points.
Yeah, he can score some points at least, and this is going to be the time. Important. This is going to be the time where the alternate strategy will not work, but no fault of his own, obviously. So,
no.
And I don't think...
He's still not back driving, so maybe it's not letting him drive the car, which is a shame of it.
Well, he's joined the lobby. It takes a while for him to load up into the lobby, though, and load into the race.
Yeah, of course, yeah, so...
It's going to take a while.
Matt's into the pits. RBZ is now up to third. He's got the two Renaults on the alternate strat ahead of him, so he doesn't want to get held by them. JSR closing in a little bit on RBZ, because it was 4.2 before the stops. It's now 3.5. Jamie's dropped back, and Ninja has got past Jamie now. So that is for the podium's positions, really.
How many penalties does Ninja have?
They both have one, and Jamie's got another one. So that is now cemented into...
Second. Ninja will be second, because...
No, he'll be third. Sorry, JSR's second. So this is a
no, because JSR Snake's got a 5-second stop go penalty.
Ah. What's the gap though?
Oh.
3 seconds. And Hamilton.
Yeah, because JSR Snake. Oh,
okay,
Hamilton's
out.
What's happened there? JSR Snake's had 2 seconds.
Oh, D-Bite's lost the car, and that's a massive accident.
Oh, that's going to be a safety car,
that's
surely.
A front wing. Oh, no, he's still going. He's just lost his front wing. He hit the wall so hard. And that,
okay, that's not a safety car. Okay, no. Okay, that's not a safety car. Yeah, we have
RBZ
to go to
up the inside of Cathal. Cathal shouldn't really fight. He doesn't. RBZ carries on towards what looks like another dominant win. And JSR.
Yeah, JSR Snake's on 6 seconds worth of penalties plus the 5 seconds, so it's 11 seconds overall.
Ninja is a net P2 with Jamie net P3, and then we've got JSR, who needs to pull a gap, but by the looks of it, Ninja has got some serious race pace. He's really been pulling up towards these guys, so it's good to see that from him, as we expected. Chezzy is coming in. That's
the last of the soft runners. Yeah, the last of the soft runners. So he's going to go on to the mediums to finish off his race, and that goes JSR Snakes past Cathal, which is what he needs right now. And he's got another penalty. That's that. He's got to be careful.
Penalties are kill. Oh, Ninja now as well.
He's got to be careful, because if he racks up the penalties like that, he's going to get disqualified if he's not careful. So, yeah, he's on 13 seconds at the moment. That's going to put him way down the order. But that means he'll have to catch up to get the gap. Cathal has got a penalty as well. I think everyone's got a penalty now, Steerage. I haven't seen anyone who's not got a penalty. So...
yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at the end, but I don't know. Has Cinnamon Rage got one? I wasn't sure whether Cinnamon
Let me check. I know I'm not meant to check, but I'm going to. Cinnamon, yes, he's got a penalty.
D-Bite's got one. Oh,
yes,
okay.
Yeah, Cinnamon's got one. How about Bibbin? He's got one as well. Ace Face, I know, has got one. Edited Fawn. No, Edited Fawn's only got one warning. So, no. So the only person not to get a penalty so far is Edited Fawn, but he's having troubles of his own at the moment. So, but at least he's keeping it clean to get a comeback. So he can still climb a bit of positions if he keeps that gap up. And we're starting to see fastest laps go through as well. Which is good, and we could see Jamie catching up to the lead as soon as well, as I think Ninja gets past Caffel as well. Jamie will need to get past Caffel soon as well. Matt's got another penalty. Oh, Ninja will get another penalty for sure. Almost a warning. As, yeah, Ninja easily gets past to the inside line, the racing line. And there is P4 for him.
And RBZ is now back into the lead.
Yes, he is, as he's got past Dragon Shanley. And I would expect for them to pit around lap 16, the medium runners.
Ooh, Dragon Shanley's got a penalty.
Yep, he's got a penalty.
As is Ninja again.
And Jamie!
This is crazy.
Oh, this is chaos. This is chaos. And the yellow flag set to
JSR,
one.
maybe.
Bibbin!
Oh no. Yeah,
turn 13. Turn 13. No, actually, no, it's not turn 13. What are you on about? Turn 2. I was thinking about a different part of the circuit. Oh my word.
Wow, we've seen a lot of incidents in this race. This has been a lot of people losing their front wings, isn't it? I'm looking at Jamie and just thinking, Jess, if Jamie and Ninja keep getting penalties, Jack could hold on to podium, but we'll have to wait and see. He has got obviously that 5 second, which hurts him a lot.
It's gonna be high.
He has to be really clean now till the end, JSR, if he wants to get a podium.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be tough, but he's still gonna get some points anyway. Caffel's
going to softs with 12 laps to go.
Yeah, and I do believe Dragon Shanley will pit next lap, I think. So I think Caffel's helping his teammate, which is good to see. And that's Revolution past hit the Caffel. And obviously we won't see the benefit. Oh, Cinnamon Ray just pitting as well. Oh, so we must have had damage somewhere, because he's only been on those tyres for 5 laps. So, is he getting... Oh, he's getting another set of mediums. He could have gone another set of softs, but maybe he's ran out of the softs and he can't use it. You never know. So, if I was him, I would have gone on the softs, but never mind. I guess he wants to continue on his strategy. As both Mercedes pitting, in fact. Double stacking. So I think Edited Form got held up a little bit.
Yeah, he will have done. Maybe they weren't in the... well, I don't think it really matters at this point. They're quite far away, aren't they?
Yeah, and Edited Form's out.
Form is retired.
In the pit lane.
Yeah.
So I think he's had enough.
Yep. It's a shame, but there we go. That's he was caught up early on, wasn't he, in that incident, and that's not going to help him. JSR needs to clear Dragon Shanley, and he does, because Dragon Shanley is pitting. So Dragon Shanley, it'll be interesting to see where he comes out, Jess, because he's done... Oh, and that's... I've jinxed it.
Oh, I swear I've been jinxing loads of people today. I almost got a 5-second penalty yesterday for speeding the pit lane, but I just managed to slow the car in time. It is hard. It is not easy to slow you down your car just in time, because it's quite short. Just like Silverstone is short as well. I think Silverstone's even shorter pit entry, I think. But yellow flag set to 1. That's probably people move. That's probably Dragon Shanley out of the pit lane. There he goes. Matt. I think he just about. Oh, he just about gets ahead of Matt. Oh, and Revolution gets a penalty as well.
Wow, there's a lot of penalties as we expected. But
I'm not gonna look at penalties anymore. I'll let you do that, because that's probably gonna not do my maths any world of good. And the gap now, it's not going to affect due to penalties, but 2.2 seconds between JSR and RBZ. So, he's putting the pressure just a little bit. RBZ needs to pull away though. RBZ will probably be asking his Jeff about penalties, so maybe that's why he's not pushing that much, but he knows if JSR gets past him, JSR would want to try and push as well. So, I wonder what he'd be thinking right now.
Yep. Ninja is actually kind of plateaued a little bit in his pace. So JSR's kind of on the attack a little bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Rather than the defence, which is good for him.
I think that's where he wants to be right now, on the attack, to be honest, because he knows he's got those penalties. So he's pushing very hard. And I think turn 1 is where you can corner cut quite a lot. The last penultimate corner is where you can cut a bit as well. And just before the second DRS straight, there's I think about 2 or 3 where we've seen a lot of people corner cut. So we won't be surprised. The fastest lap is still up for grabs though, steerage. Let's see who's the fastest lap so far. JSR Snakes, the fastest of the mediums. But we could see the likes of Dragon or Caffel. They could get fastest lap potentially. If they don't cut corners, that is. So it is not over yet, but I think I'm almost certain it may be between the 2 Renaults for fastest lap, unless we have like the likes of Bibbin pitting to just set the fastest lap, just to get out of the point. Well, to get the top 10 out an extra point, that's it.
Yep, and obviously a bonus point for the fastest lap, which can be important. It kind of helps the guys.
Oh,
at the front
Barkey's
as well,
out. Barkey's out. Don't know where. I didn't see that as well. I'm just seeing if I could go on board with RBZ, because I know Barkey was a lap down, but his car might have cleared out of the way.
Yeah, there's a yellow in sector 1, so it looks like it may be turn 1. Or
it must
2.
be. Oh yeah, turn 1 almost certainly. Oh yeah, that I see that. I see. So he hit the wall there. Okay, that is. I would see a lot of people hitting there if they were having lap 1 instance, not at this stage. So I'm quite shocked. So it'll be interesting to find out from him how he ended up in the wall like that. Did he got caught up by someone, or did he just make a mistake on his own? We'll see. As we've got 10 laps to go of this Grand Prix. And I don't think the order's going to change that much at the moment. So it is all down to attrition now to see if they can get it to the end. Matt's got another penalty as well. I think Matt must be on a lot of penalties now too. I think RBZ's the only one only on 1 penalty at the moment. And obviously Edited Form retired. So, yeah.
Interesting top 10, bit of a change. We've got Cathal in there. Obviously the usual suspects, RBZ, Ninja, Jamie, Ben, Revolution, Dragon Shiny. They're normally in the top 10, but Ace Face has made a fairly steady recovery from what was a fantastic 4th, I believe, at the time.
Yeah.
So hopefully he can get into the points on debut. Yeah, obviously we're down to 13 drivers, which is a bit of a shame with a couple retirements, but JSR's not slouching. He's pushing for RBZ, but I think RBZ knows he's got so many penalties. JSR's got so many penalties that RBZ can just even let him go past, and he'll still win. So
yeah, I think at best I think JSR could get will be 4th, I think, or potentially 3rd if these guys don't close up. Or maybe 5th. I don't know. It depends on the penalty situation. And here goes Dragon Shanley past Revolution. There we go. On those softer tyres, Dragon Shanley up into 6th. So obviously we won't know the penalty situation between Dragon Shanley and Revolution. So we don't know if it's either for track position or if it's just letting them past. Or if it's just Dragon Shanley just getting the move cleanly. We'll see anyway. And a gap now for between 1st and 2nd, 1.7. He's hungry to make sure he doesn't let that deficit grow even more. Because I think JSR must know Ninja and Jamie have got penalties as well. And he probably knows it's not enough if he doesn't push to stay in 2nd. So that's why he's pushing as hard as he can in that Haas.
Yep, it's probably, as you say, Jess, that's probably why. He's got a 4-second gap to Ninja, so I think he's got a 7-second gap to Jamie, so this could be close, you know, because Jamie and Ninja do have penalties. I think maybe he'll drop to 3rd, but he could stay in 3rd, so he's doing a good job.
Yeah, I think he's a good comeback considering he's got the amount of penalties, and I think Ninja will be 2nd, which will be a good comeback after Singapore last week. So obviously the last few races he was on the top step of the podium, Ninja. So he'll be back to podium ways, and probably not what Ninja will probably want him to win, but because of RBZ's caliber, RBZ is just flying out there at the moment. And
yep. He's doing what he's done all season, Jess, really, isn't he? And that's just getting the pole and keeping it clean and winning the race.
And we've got 7 laps left, and I don't think there's any other battles brewing apart from if Dragon Shanley can catch up to Ben.
Yeah, I think he will, Jess. I think he will. He's closing in quite quickly.
Yeah, I think so as well. He can catch up, and you'll get. Is he within DRS range? Oh no, no! That's going to put him in 4th now. JSR with another penalty.
Yeah, and Dragon Shanley's just got one as well. Trying to catch Ben.
I swear, they're just getting penalties left, right and centre. But it is hard because all of them are racing with no line, no assist at all. And most of these guys will be the first time they're racing no line in Russia. So it is hard to find the optimal racing line around here. But most of these guys are doing well. Bibbin's got another penalty as well. And it's not over to the chicken flag falls. You have to finish first in order to get points. Simon Rage with another penalty. That's not going to affect him anyway. I swear we're getting penalty like every lap at the moment. If I was to look at the race incidents on the race director, I would just see loads of warnings and loads of penalties. So, yeah. But I think Dragon Shanley is caught up to, yeah, but yeah, he's got up to the back of LCR Ben now.
Yep, and I expect Dragon Shanley to get past pretty quickly, Jess, to be honest, on those fresh soft tyres. Ninja with another penalty. JSR could have a chance of 2nd now with that, although he has got one himself, but he's got a 5.2 second gap, so I think he's got 3rd, but there's still 6 laps, so he's moving at a fair rate of knots. Dragon
Shanley keeps getting warnings left, right and centre. I wonder who's going to get the most penalties.
Yeah, it is a case of that, isn't it, really? Who gets the most penalties?
How many penalties does it take to get disqualified? That's my question. If anyone knows that, can someone put that in the chat? Because it's always different for every track. As Ben is not letting Dragon Shanley pass that fast, really. He knows he's on softer tyres, but it is technically racing for position. They may not know it, but Ace Face has got another penalty as well. Ugh. It is hotting up. The midfield battle's going to hot up quite a bit in this championship. But obviously, Epic is not here. One question is, Charity Dreams back in his car? Yes, he is. That's good. Yeah, Charity Dreams is back in his car. So, I know he's been there for a while, but at least he's still in his car. And Dragon Shanley has just got past LCR Ben, and he's now going to start to overcome his deficit. And we're getting more penalties again. It's always by the same people, isn't it, Steerage?
It is, yeah. It's a bit of a trend, but everyone sort of has their own style, I guess. But it's interesting to see JSR constantly closing in on RBZ. I was not expecting this. He's closing in 2 tenths a lap, Jess. So
yeah.
Let's see. He's now within the DRS, I believe, or it's just gone back up to 1.2. I think he may have made a mistake, but if he does get DRS, I'm just looking at the ERS, and they're actually neck and neck. So this could be. If only it was a battle on track for the win, that'd be great to see. But it's not. Really.
RBZ will. I think RBZ will win by like quite a margin. So we know RBZ is going to win, but due to the penalty situation, we won't know who's going. We won't know who's going to get 2nd, and we won't know who's going to get 3rd. I think Ninja's going to get 2nd, almost certainly. Matt DJ's got a penalty again. JSR's just still out of that DRS range again, 1.1. So, but he knows if he gets past RBZ, he could. Oh! He didn't. I think he almost did what I did last night. Oh, that was close. But he's still managing to close the gap a little bit. So he's pushing, but he's got to run into the danger. He might get penalties if he keeps pushing the where he is doing. But yeah.
Yep, he's in DRS. So let's see what JSR can do.
And he's not using it yet. I think he wants to be cautious because he knows RBZ is going to win anyway. But he may not know this. He may know that if he gets past him, it could help him try and get him on the podium. So he may not know this yet, but I'm guessing he may just want points at this stage. He's a reserve driver at the end of the day, so I'm guessing he doesn't want to take as much points if he has penalties to full time.
RBZ has made a big mistake on the second to last corner. He's just lost the rear end, lit up the rear tyres, and that, as you can see, has put JSR right behind him.
Is he? No.
But he's not even using the DRS.
He didn't use it last lap either. I think he wants to stay ahead of RBZ, but he's gonna have the danger of Ninja getting past, catching up to this lot as well. So.
Come on, Jack, overtake him for pride.
Yeah, I don't think he's watching the stream.
No, it would be good if he was, but he surely he's got to have a go and just put down a marker. Even if you lose on penalties, if you beat RBZ on track, then you've put down a marker because no one has done it this season. Wheel to wheel, no one has beaten RBZ. Obviously, Silverstone he got beat where he made a mistake, but every other race he's been completely dominant. So
you want to have some fun anyway. So
yeah, I'd go for it. Have a go. This could put down a bit of a marker.
Come on,
but
ex-commentator representing. He kind of swapped roles. He was in the commentary box for a little while, for a few seasons actually, and. He's not using no, I don't think he's going to use DRS. He doesn't want to. I think because the danger of him getting past the RBZ is he's worried he's going to lose a bit of damage or something. I don't know.
Yeah, possibly. The other thing he could be doing is trying to pressure RBZ into a mistake by just staying behind him. Obviously, when you've got someone following you,
it's hard.
It's quite distracting. It is distracting. So maybe he's hoping RBZ will hit a wall or something and give him a chance of winning. But the issue is, while he's doing this, Ninja's closing up. So I think he's got to go for it. Ninja's closing up 6.8 it was, so it was 7.5. So Ninja's clawing time back. Jamie is still 3 seconds behind Ninja, so...
Yeah, I can't call who's going to get the podium. I can't call it. I don't know. It may... Well, it's going to be any one of second, third and fourth. Maybe...
Yep.
I think
you're right. I think it'll probably stay in this order, and maybe Ninja and JSR will swap, as JSR is now right behind.
Come on, just use a DRS when you can, please. Oh, he's got another penalty.
Oh no.
Yeah, that is. I think that's the podium gone for him. Sadly, I think. Sadly, I think it's going to be too much to claw back. I think Ninja's going to get second. Jamie's going to get third. Almost certainly, I think, at this stage. Yellow flag set to 3. Oh, that's Cinnamon Rage in the Mercedes, so he's gone off. And he's lost a bit of his left front wing. So he's probably going to go into the pits and he's going to probably retire, knowing him. Or he might go for the fastest lap. Oh, he almost missed the pit entry. Oh, that was close. So he goes in. And I think it's going to be close between JSR and Dragon Shanley for the award for the most penalties, I think, this race.
Dragon Shanley is right behind LCR Ben, though, Jess.
Oh, yeah, speaking of Dragon Shanley.
JSR's going for the move. JSR's gone for the move. He's done it.
He's done it. He's got it on track.
Oh, he's got a little bit wide.
Oh, this is close.
Back the wheel to wheel.
This is great to see.
Does not want to let go of that position, even though he's going to win on penalties. And he's done it. There we go. RBZ.
It's not over yet. It's not. Oh, RBZ's got a penalty.
Oh, he nearly lost the car. Wow, that's changed this race. We've got a lap to go.
That's not going to affect him, though. That's not going to affect him at all. He's still going to win.
No, it won't. But RBZ is not having this. He will want to finish first on track, and I know him. He will not want to finish second on track and win on penalties. That's not who he is. Or
oh, a bit of a slide. I think JSR was been pressuring RBZ to a mistake, I think.
Oh, RBZ is sliding everywhere, but he's got a good run.
Yeah, he's going to get a good run here. Yeah, is he going to get... Yeah, almost certainly. Yeah, he's going to get...
Oh, he goes around the outside. It's up the inside of that bit of the track, but then it switches to the outside, and he gets the move done. Ninja is falling back quite a bit, actually, now. Maybe his tyres are going off, and these two are just making it work.
They're giving some entertainment for the stream, anyway.
Yep, JSR will have the DRS.
Oh, his DRS was broken. His DRS was broken earlier on. That's why he couldn't use it. JSR.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks to Hamilton for pointing that out.
Ah, okay, there we go. So that is why he wasn't using it. So
sorry for not reading the chat.
Now he can attack. Here he goes. It's the last lap. He's gone for it up the inside. Got it done. RBZ trying to hold it. Takes a wider line. Gets a better exit towards turn 2. JSR needs to cover the inside. Oh, it's close. He's going to squeeze him up against the wall.
RBZ's going the racing line. It's helping him. He's keeping to it.
JSR's going to try and stick his nose in there. Oh, that's close. RBZ with a textbook defensive move. It was so clever. He held the wide line into turn 1 and just got such better drive. It gave him the chance to go back up the inside, which he did. But there is one more DRS straight, and JSR is, to put it lightly, all over him. And Ninja is closed up to 5.5 now. So these two battling is helping Ninja. Ninja could yet get second place.
I think he will. I'm predicting Ninja's going to get second.
Dragon Shanley looks like he's run out of tyres. He's staying in 6th, so I'm just going to keep an eye on this. JSR's got the DRS. Here he goes. Goes to the inside of this part, but it's the outside for the next corner. RBZ trying to hold the inside. Oh, he almost does a Kimi Bottas. But no, he holds it, and JSR is going to win this race on track, unless he makes a mistake. RBZ is going to try and come back at him.
Oh, it's going to be a close finish.
He might send one, but I doubt he'll risk it.
Oh, a slide!
The rear end is gone, and JSR snakes. Wow.
Oh!
There we go. Wow, JSR has a lot of penalties. That is him dropping way down to 4th, maybe.
Yeah, Jamie.
No, I think JB's going to finish 4th. Sorry, I think JSR will get a podium.
We'll see. Jamie comes across the line now.
Yeah, 4 seconds.
Oh.
Wow. Well, it was very dull until the last 2 laps, so thank you, JSR, for at least trying to...
Yeah, I was a bit worried because I thought he wouldn't be opening up his DRS, but it was actually broken. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, I feel kind of stupid for not reading the chat. There we go. That was a good entertainment to the race, and... yeah, I think we should get these guys in for interviews in a second. And I wouldn't want to be in their shoes when they were battling. It must have been very, very intense. What did you make of the race?
Yeah, it was good. It was quite a weird race, really. We didn't really have loads of overtaking, but everyone was quite close. It was sort of the opposite to what I thought would happen. Dragon Shanley had that many penalties. He dropped down to 10th. Wow.
I think he's going to get the award for the most penalties, I think. Dragon Shanley.
Yes, I think he just put in the chat, did I just set a record for penalties without getting disqualified?
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. I'll skip the podium interview. Sorry, I've already seen RBZ win so many times. I'll see. Right. JSR Snakes 20. Yeah. 29 seconds, Dragon Shanley. Oh my word.
That's a pit stop's worth.
Wow. Let's go through the order anyway. Chesy Dreams, the only one not to get a penalty. Wow.
Wow. Chesy Dreams, there you go.
You get the award for not getting a penalty.
Cleanest driver of the day, Chesy Dreams.
Yeah, there we go. RBZ takes the win. Ninja 2nd, JSR Snakes 3rd, Jamie 4th, Ben 5th, Matt DJ 6th, Chesy Dream 7th, Revolution 8th, Caffel 9th, Dragon Shanley 10th. Then we got Bibbin and Ace Fates rounds up your Cinema Rage rounds up your finishers, and your non-finishers are Barkey, Edited Fawn, and Hamilton. Yeah, we only have non-finishers, which is not bad considering we had loads of non-finishers last week. So I say I quite enjoyed that race. Now let's.
Yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. It was good.
Now let's speak to the drivers and see what they think. I think we would like to hear from RBZ especially, because he thought he had it easy to try and get it on track, but no. So yeah, I'm sure he had a lot of fun anyway. I'm seeing if I have all three of them on my list, unless you can invite them.
Yeah, I can try and invite them.
Sweet.
So, JSR, RBZ, and Mr. Ninja.
He's known as Ninja Nuke, so if
Well,
those
ILR3 Ninja now, actually.
yeah, when was he in ILR2?
I believe the team signed him 2 weeks ago.
Okay, so
Same with RBZ. RBZ is also now part of ILR.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Right, so I think we'll wait for everyone else to get in.
There we go. I've sent invites, so I'll be 2 seconds just while I quickly take a bathroom break.
Yeah, and as soon as you get back, it'll probably be end of the stream, I think. I'll just wait for a second. I think we may as well start with we were going to do first to third, but since RBZ and Ninja are not here, we may as well speak to the one that was challenging RBZ up to the line, excluding penalties. You had to work for that, didn't you, Jack?
Yeah, I mean, those last few laps, I was in the car just sweating so much. I mean, I'm not usually one for excuses, but the track penalties are so inconsistent around this track.
They are.
You'll take the exact same line 2 laps, and one will give you a warning and the other won't. And I just took this. I mean, there was no guesswork to it. You just literally had to pray that you didn't get one. And I took the same line pretty much every single lap. Some laps I got penalties, some laps I didn't. So, other than that, the battle was really epic, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and I think I gotta say, I don't care if it's on track or not. If you were the first person to beat RBZ this season, wheel to wheel on track, how does that feel? Because no one else was able to do that.
I didn't think I was going to be able to catch up to him, but I think by the time the end, like the last 5 laps, when our medium tyres were both dead, I just sort of prioritised staying on the track rather than pace, and that enabled me to catch up to him a bit. So.
Yeah,
I think he was just focused on trying to get away from me, which, I mean, fair play. That's what you do in that situation, but eventually it did.
So, was there any difficult moments of the race for you apart from that last lap?
Well, just trying to avoid penalties, really. And also, I like to see that they haven't fixed the pit lane where you put the limiter on, you go 37 miles an hour, and it counts you for speeding because you should have been going 36. Yeah.
I almost had that yesterday, so
also is another thing they need to fix.
Hopefully they fix that, but there we go. So that kind of makes up for last week. I usually ask about the next race, but I'm not. Obviously, you're a reserve driver, so I can't really ask about that. But what are you hoping for the next race you take part in, whatever that is?
Well, if it's Japan, I'm probably looking for quite a good result because Japan is probably my favourite track to drive. There's not many overtaking opportunities unless you're crazy, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Japan. Hopefully I get to race in it.
Yeah, fingers crossed, and good performance today to stay on the podium. We'll go to Ninja next. You managed to scrape P2 to Jamie anyway by the skin of your teeth, and Jack as well. So how does it feel being back on the podium?
Yeah, pretty good. Happy to bounce back after a pretty disappointing race in Singapore, so podium, I'll take that any day of the week. Yeah, I was expecting third, to be fair, so second's a little bonus, I suppose.
And how was the race for you in terms of your tyre wear? Was it difficult knowing that you had a few penalties? Were you concentrating on position, or were you concentrating on just getting to the end?
Yeah, well, once they started getting away from me, it was more about just keeping concentration and getting to the end without too many more penalties. But yeah, once I got past, who was it, Jamie, I really tried to catch up with the top two, but I was taking too much of the out of the tyres doing that, so kind of settled for third in the end.
And you were getting some good battles as well with some few other people as well. Was it hard to just try and stay ahead of these guys and try and defend and attacking?
Yeah, it was, especially the first few laps are a bit hectic. I was worried about my front wing, but managed to stay clean just about. So
yeah, that was close. That was very close. A few times it almost ended in shunts, but it didn't. So thank goodness for that. Obviously you didn't do well in Singapore, but I think I can safely say it wasn't your fault. But that must have put you back in the midfield championship fight then.
I hope so. Yeah, I haven't done the maths, but we'll see afterwards. But yeah, still aiming for that top 5.
I think you're 7th in the standings as of Singapore. And a racing race, Revolution. I forgot where Revolution finished actually. So you will probably might be ahead a little bit there. So that might help you. And going into Japan, do you like Japan? Is it a track that you like, or?
Well, I love Japan. It's a great track, but unfortunately I'm not going to make it. I'm away for the weekend, so
Aww.
Shame. Wish I could, because it's one of my favourite tracks. But
right, I can't remember what the next track is after Japan.
Mexico, I think.
Mexico, that's in January. That's the 10th, I think, next year.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a lot of time to practice.
Long old break now, yeah.
Yeah, how's that going to put you in advantage then, knowing that you just got to practice for Mexico for like a month?
I doubt I'll be doing a month's worth of practice, but...
yeah, obviously, we want a break.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thank you, Ninja. And finally, our race winner, our RBZ, and I think you looked unstoppable there. I think no one was able to take the race from you, even with penalties. So that means you'll be closing to Ben in the championship. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, I mean, qualifying was really nice. I messed up at the end of qualifying. I went out too late and missed my braking zone and hit the wall, which wasn't ideal. But the race was really good. Controlled it nicely. I got a really good start. The first stint was brilliant. There was a lot of battling behind me, and I got away. And yeah, towards the end, I seen the gap was pretty substantial to Snake, so I asked Jeff what the penalties were like, and he said he had 15 seconds of penalties. So I was like, right, okay, why am I pushing? So I went into a bit of cruise mode, and then it caught up to me, and I was like, oh yes, a wee battle, and then we got a nice battle, and they got the better of me at the end. But yeah, I just kind of went to cruise after I seen that he was going to be behind anyway, but.
You gave us some entertainment, both of you, anyway, so I give props to that.
Really nice. Good racing, mate.
Yeah,
you too. I mean, my DRS was broken for like the first couple laps, so I couldn't mount a proper challenge. But
we were wondering, and then I saw the chat, like a few minutes later, and I thought, and there was people spamming saying his DRS was broken. I was like, oops. So I was wondering why you didn't put the DRS. But anyway, RBZ, with any difficult moment? Well, obviously you weren't any difficult moments, but how's that going to affect you for the rest of the season? Then you closing up to LCR Ben quite a bit. You probably won't be expecting that, considering the two main title contenders dropped out. Do you think you will still be in this fight? Do you think you'll have got what it takes to win the title?
Well, the fight's on now, yeah. I'm good for it.
Oh, nice, yes.
Why not?
Japan, what's your pace on Japan? Are you expecting? I think you're going for the win, aren't you?
Yeah, I hope so, but I've not driven Japan yet on this game, so I need to give it a go this week.
Yeah.
See where the pace is at. It should be fine, I think.
Okay, cool, and well done for your win as well, and well done to all the podium sitters. And Steerage, are you back?
I am indeed. Yeah, I was just listening patiently.
And do you have anything else to say to our podium sitters, or anything else before we go?
No, I was just going to say it was quite an interesting race, and it was nice to see Jack giving RBZ a bit of a challenge there. And just well done on your podiums, guys. And hopefully we should get a good race next week in Japan.
Yep, in Suzuka. A wheel track, I must say. But I'm sure the people on the pad will be given a run for their money. So, yeah, I expect it's a good one. I won't be here either. So Ninja won't be here. I won't be here. So, yeah, but 2 people missing this race. So, but oh well. I'm sure it'll be a great race to watch back anyway. So they'll see you next week. I don't know who will be joining steerage yet, but we don't know. But until now, I'll be Just Games 95, and steerage has been steerage, and we will see you next time. Have a good evening.